Today I'm sharing 15 lazy cleaning habits. And when I say lazy, what I actually mean is smart, because we're not doing more work. We're simply doing the right work in tiny doses so that your home always stays under control and you can spend your time doing the things you enjoy rather than cleaning. And these habits are so simple. Anyone can do these. You're gonna love them. These are all new. Okay, number one, we're gonna start in the bedroom. And I actually learned this hack from my mother-in-law. When we would go to visit her, I always noticed she did this and I didn't know why. And then I finally figured it out. The hack here is you double pillowcase your pillows on your bed. This is really smart because if you have 2 pillowcases on your pillow, you're only going to need to wash the outermost one all the time. And then that second one is going to be there. So it's going to absorb anything you've got on you, makeup, oil, sweat, all that stuff typically goes through the first pillowcase and then it gets into the actual pillow. And then you need to wash your pillows. Some pillows aren't washable, so then they don't last very long. Your whole pillow will stay fresher for longer if you simply do this trick and use 2 pillowcases. And still staying in the bedroom, this one is actually a must do in my opinion if you have pets. And anytime we're watching a dog, because we watch dogs over here, I do this. All you're gonna do is you are going to put a light throw blanket on top of your comforter or on top of your duvet. This way, if you've got pets jumping on your bed, if you've got kids, maybe you're putting stuff on your bed, you're sitting on your bed throughout the day, you are going to have to wash your comforter if you don't try this hack. Instead, just take that light throw blanket and then you can throw that in the wash rather than having to wash all of your big bulky bedding every week. So this one is weird, but if you feel like you have to do a ton of laundry just to have some clean clothing, I'm gonna tell you what I figured out. This used to be me, and the reason why I was doing so much laundry and I was running out of stuff is I didn't have enough underwear. So the hack here, get yourself more underwear than you think you need. And you can kind of keep going with this. Get yourself more t-shirts or camisoles if you wear those often. When you run out of the essentials, that's when you feel like you're behind on laundry and then things start piling up. So this is just a good way to kind of stretch that time and then you don't feel like you're constantly doing laundry. This next hack, it's very lazy and I love it. If your couch cushions look sad, this is all you're gonna do. Every 3 days, you're gonna rotate those cushions 1/4 turn. What this is gonna do is it's gonna smooth out the fabric, it's gonna make your whole couch look better, it's gonna also let the couch cushions kind of wear down at a regular rate, so then your couch is gonna look fresher for longer. And seriously, it takes 3 seconds, and to me, this helps instantly tidy your sofa. Don't forget to click that subscribe button below if you're enjoying this video, it's free. Number 5 on this list, if you are still using those polyester PVC shower curtains, couple things here. First of all, those are made of toxic materials. And I know when you take your shower or when you walk into your bathroom, you can smell them. And it gets even worse when you shut the door, you turn on the hot shower, then you've got this curtain and it's off-gassing and it's creating this toxic vapor that you're breathing in the whole time you're in the bathroom. Instead, get yourself a cotton shower curtain. I'm telling you, these are fantastic. And the waffle looks really good. It never looks rumpled because, I mean, it is rumpled in the first place. It's supposed to look rumpled. And what these do is they not only look nice, but they also dry faster. So you're not gonna be having mold and smells and mildew. And when it needs cleaning, you just take it down and throw it in the wash. No scrubbing mold off of plastic anymore. I'm telling you, this is a great thing to do. I'll put some shower curtains below that I love, but this is definitely a good lazy hack. I've shared this one before, but I'm gonna share it again because it's too good. Because honestly, if you wanna remove 90% of the dirt and dust in your home, just do what I'm gonna tell you. Get yourself an outdoor mat and then get yourself an indoor mat. This is a green building strategy. You can employ that same strategy in your home. The outdoor mat is going to get off any big debris that you might have on your shoes, and then the indoor mat is gonna get off any dust or smaller sized debris, especially in high traffic areas. And I'm gonna tell you, if you're still wearing your shoes in your home, because I know some of you are, you've mentioned this to me, get yourself a pair of indoor shoes. These would be shoes that you don't wear outside. You only wear them inside. So you get home, you take off your outdoor shoes and you put your indoor shoes on, and that's what you wear in the house. If you hate cleaning, you must do this trick. You are going to be so shocked when you see how clean your home is. Okay, so the next hack, I really just dislike cleaning my fridge. I've even gone so far as now I wash things before I put them in the fridge. I'll wipe down containers before I put them away from the grocery store. But it doesn't completely eliminate the need for me to have to clean my fridge. So what I'm going to tell you for a hack, get yourself some kitchen towels, tea towels. Simply lay those on top of your shelves and then put your stuff in the fridge. These towels are gonna catch the crumbs. It's gonna prevent the shelf from getting dirty. And then when you need to clean it, just simply take them out, throw them in the wash, put them back. I've discovered that I spend 25% of my life sorting socks. Okay, I know this is an exaggeration, but this is actually what I feel like. When I do laundry, this is by far my least favorite part of folding everything. And if socks are not a problem for you, that is fantastic. But if you've got kids, or if there's a lot of you in your house, there's 5 of us, and I've got kids, you know what I mean. Here's the hack. You're gonna get a mesh laundry bag, and you're gonna take that mesh laundry bag and you're gonna give everybody 2 of them. One of them is you'll start it and you'll put it in the hamper. And then every time that they have dirty socks, they're gonna put them into that bag. Then the whole bag is gonna go in the washing machine, the whole bag is gonna go into the dryer, and then you're gonna give that bag back to the person who owns those socks. And they're gonna put those clean socks, bag and all, in their sock drawer. And then that second bag, you're gonna put that in the hamper for the dirty socks, and you're just gonna rotate through. I think this is genius. This keeps all your socks together. No more sorting, no more losing socks. I'll link the bags that I have and I use and I love them, and you can use them for a heck of a lot more than just socks. But I think this is a great hack. This is a super simple trick. All you're gonna do is get yourself those felt pads, and I can link the ones that we have. We have them under everything. You can put them under appliances. Any surface that you have that you wanna clean, put the pads on the things that are on there. So if you've got lamps, your coffee machine, your knife block, your garbage can, once you've got those felt pads on the bottom, say you're trying to dust, you can just slide the appliance or slide the item around, wipe, slide it back. You're vacuuming, vacuum, slide. It's so simple. If you want to make your sink area look a lot cleaner and stay a lot cleaner, honestly, get yourself a mat that you can put under your sponges. And I also got one that I can put under my dish soap and hand soap containers. This thing is fantastic. I got one that's made of silicone. Basically, it catches all the stuff from the sponges and the soaps. And what that does is it kind of corrals everything. It looks a lot neater. Then I can just toss it in the dishwasher when it gets dirty. It keeps my counter a lot cleaner and neater, tidier looking. And honestly, just get yourself the same color as your countertop so that it blends in and it's gonna be perfect. Okay, back to laundry. I should have mentioned this when we were talking about laundry. When we did this is so much better. Put a laundry basket in everyone's bedroom. When you've got people who are changing in a room, just make it easy. If you want to get your kids to put their clothes in the laundry, you want to get your husband, your wife, whoever, make it easy for them. Put a laundry basket. It doesn't have to be a complex basket. It could be any kind you want. But once you remove that friction of having to go find the laundry basket, it's going to be so much better. We used to have one family hamper in the hall, and I was forever picking up clothes. Now every room has their own laundry basket and everyone puts their laundry away. So much simpler. This one may be considered a little bit controversial, but this is lazy hacks, and desperate times call for desperate measures. So what I'm gonna tell you, and when I discovered this, honestly, my life changed, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. Only clean things part way. And before you're telling me, oh, that's disgusting, I would never do that, this is the only way for survival sometimes. If you've got a lot of cleaning to do, just clean a little bit. Clean what's visible. Stick with me here because this is gonna make a big impact on your life. Instead of cleaning the whole surface, say I wanna clean this hutch here. Well, instead of just taking everything down and emptying it out and cleaning it, why not just clean the top of it? I can just quickly clean the top of it in 30 seconds and it's gonna look a heck of a lot better than if I do nothing. So some of the things you can do, and I'll just give you some ideas, because the thing is, this will add up. And even if you're doing a little bit every day, it's still gonna add up. It's still gonna look better. So some ideas, just, wipe the front of your fridge. You don't have to wipe the sides of your fridge. Maybe vacuum just the high traffic areas. Maybe you want to vacuum the dining area and the front doorway. Maybe you just want to clean off your kitchen island and not worry about the full counter. Any of these things work, and any of these things are going to instantly make the space look better. The reason I think this works so well is because it keeps your home looking cleaner most of the time, but it's just a fraction of the work. We're getting there. This is number 13, and I didn't know this one before, but when I figured it out, it really made a big impact. I did not know back in the day that for appliances to work really well, things like your dishwasher, your washing machine, your garbage disposal, your drain, I didn't know that these things needed to really be cleaned so that they had optimal performance. Get yourself some appliance cleaners. I can link the ones that I love, but these can be used monthly. It's gonna make your dishes, wash your dishes better. It's gonna make your washing machine clean your clothing better. It's gonna make your garbage disposal not smell. I do that one weekly. Appliances are there to make our lives easier, but when they're not clean, they're not gonna work as well and they're not gonna be able to do their jobs. The next one is about your microwave, and I've shared this hack before, but it's too good and too lazy, so you gotta do it. When you have just used your microwave, say you're heating up something and it was in there for a couple of minutes, that is the optimum time to clean your microwave. You don't need any cleaners. All you simply need is a wet sponge or a wet cloth and just go in and wipe it down. You don't need any soap. You don't need any scrubbing. It's the perfect time. And the next one, this is a true lazy hack, but I'm gonna tell you, design your home to be low maintenance. And yes, I'm talking about all the things that you have in your home, and I'm talking about big things on one hand, like the material your counter is made of, your flooring, your paint colors, but then I'm also talking about little things, your towels, your sheets, the color of your area rug. You can strategically hide crumbs and mess with certain patterns and certain colors and certain textures and fabrics. And you may think, no, I want to see the dirt. I want to see what I need to clean. I don't need to see the dirt to know that it exists. I know it's there. I would rather not have something only look good right after I've cleaned it. I want to stretch the time in between cleaning so that I don't feel visually compelled to clean all the time. If this resonates with you, I'm going to link a video I did. I did a whole video on all of the ways that you can do this in your home. I no longer spend my whole weekend cleaning because of this. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.